Previous classes we were discussing about the on-page SEO, okay, and we know that the implementations that we do on SEO are being segregated as on-page SEO, site-level SEO, technical SEO, and off-page SEO, right? So in our previous class we have discussed on-page SEO, where certain things such as keyword research, keyword identification for the page, identification or allocation for the page, understanding the keyword opportunities. So we did all of this. Good afternoon. Yeah. So we just started already. Yeah. So right. So in the on-page SEO, we worked on keyword research, identifying the keywords, understanding how the business is searched, and how to make the website rank for those keywords. Right. So if there is a product or service page on the website, so I think I have to share the screen for online joinees. I'm doing that. Yeah. So if you already have a web page on the website, the basic optimizations such as keyword allocation to the web page, where we are going to decide for which keywords the web page has to rank. So example, if you are selling a digital marketing service, you will be finalizing the set of keywords for your digital marketing service page, such as digital marketing training, digital marketing course, digital marketing training institute, digital marketing certification. Likewise, you might find few more terms, and you expect your this digital marketing service page to rank for all such keywords that you're going to finalize or design, right? And now, when you expect your web page to rank for all such keywords, you have to make sure that you are incorporating those terms at various instances of the web page. Okay, so some of them, mostly 90% of the time, these keyword incorporations would help search engines to identify or figure out what the web page is about, right? Second thing, this would make people to click on your search results. For example, if you are incorporating these keywords in the titles and descriptions, search engines would show the same title and description on Google, and this will decide whether this is interesting for the people or not. This will decide the CTR, the title and description that you show on the Google is going to decide the CTR. This is what we have discussed in the previous classes, right? We write title description using the keyword, and we write the heading tags on the web page. We incorporate these keywords in the content, or we write a piece of content dedicatedly for search engines to match our web page for all those terms. That's about on-page SEO, right? So today we are going to learn a lot more on-page SEO implementations, but then here we are segregating or calling them as site-level implementations. So though they are all on-page SEO, we are calling them as site-level because most of these implementations or all of these implementations are applicable across the website, not for one single page. When it comes to on-page SEO, we had activities or implementations specific to one page, and for every page, the implementations vary. From page to page, the implementations vary. So if it is digital marketing service, you have specific set of keywords. If you are selling a camera, you will have different set of keywords. If you are selling laptop is being searched in a different ways, and accordingly you are going to finalize set of keywords for each page which are unique to that page or specific to that page, and using the same keywords you are going to write title, meta description, heading tags, and information on the web page, and also the SEO content for the web pages, correct? But when it comes to site level implementations, these are not specific to one page. Mostly these implementations are in general applicable to majority of the pages on the website, or for all of the pages on the website. Okay, so one such implementation is template meta title and description, template h1 tag. Okay, so this is going to be, so when, let's assume a website has 1 million web pages or 1 lakh web pages. So in this scenario, you are not going to write titles and descriptions for all the web pages. So for example, Bangalore to Chennai bus tickets, or Chennai to Hyderabad, or Chennai to Bangalore. See, now your keyword patterns such as bus ticket, ticket booking, bus booking, this doesn't change, this remains same. Just the destination and source will change. Destination is Chennai and source is Bangalore. Bangalore to Chennai, Source is Bangalore, destination is Chennai, and Chennai to Hyderabad, source is Chennai and destination is Hyderabad, and Chennai to Bangalore, source is Chennai and destination is Bangalore or Hyderabad, right? So, but everything else remains same, right? So, in this scenario, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, all the source and destinations will be variables, and the title description will remain same. There is no change at all. So now we instruct the website designers or the developers to implement a template on the website that gets applied to all the web pages, 1 lakh web pages or 10 lakh web pages on the website, where just the source and destination will change. That's a template title and description. You all got it? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If your website has only 10 pages, you can write a custom title and description, right? That goes into the on pages. When you have lakhs of pages on your website, you can go with the template title and description. Okay. So next is breadcrumbs. See, breadcrumbs are the hyperlinks on the web page, which basically indicate the hierarchy. Hierarchy. What is this web page about? Where is to which web page or category it belongs to? Okay. So that's the purpose of breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs also help in the internal linking, right? I'll just show it to you how the breadcrumb would look like. Let me go to this web page. On your website there is marketing, and in marketing there is Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and there is a Dubai page that belongs to this Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So, and from here you can navigate to this page. Look at this, I'm clicking on it and it will take me to Salesforce Marketing Cloud training page. There is no Dubai here now, and from here I can again navigate or move back to marketing page. So exactly the bots also do the same thing, right? So now this page is different. So it's basically indicating the hierarchy of your website, right? And they all act as internal links as well. And now this can be communicated effectively to bots using a language called schema code or data vocabulary. So by looking at this, we are understanding the hierarchy, right? But search engines don't understand who is first and who is second or who is third when they land on this page. And if we have to help them understand the way how we understand, we use a schema code. Okay. So for now, just remember breadcrumbs, schema code, which we are going to discuss in the coming classes. Okay. So this is breadcrumb. Yeah. So next is, yeah, luckily we have discussion about rich schema or markup language. We call it as rich schema or markup language or rich snippets. Okay. So now if you come back, look at this. Here you see star ratings. Look at this. Here you see star rating and the number of reviews. Correct? And now,
Yes.
if you have to give that kind of presentation, that kind of appearance, Google has to understand it. See, schema language, we call it a schema language. Schema language is a language which is used by Google bots to understand the information, or maybe to put it in another way. So let's assume you are on a website. You are on a website. You will see the price. Let me take an example of a textbook. Some UPSC textbook. The textbook number of pages are 3,000. The price of the book is 2,000 rupees. Now, when a bot is visiting your web page, it understands. It doesn't actually. It's not understand. It doesn't actually understand what is 2,000 and what is 3,000. It sees 2,000 as a number and it sees 3,000 also as a number, but it doesn't discriminate. 3,000 is number of pages and 2,000 is the price of the book. It sees the numbers and it just sees them as the numbers and not anything else, right? So now, as a human being, you understand 3,000 as the price of number of the pages of the book and 2,000 as the price, correct? But Google bot doesn't understand the way how you understand. Now, if you expect or if you want bot to understand the way exactly how you understand, you may have to use a language which is understandable or readable by bots or Google, right? So that's when we use this schema markup language. Is that clear, everybody? Schema markup language is a language that which we are using to help bots understand the information the way how we understand. Correct?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So that's the purpose of schema. Okay. So the one
So
of the
in the
best,
schema, we
yeah,
can only for the review or otherwise.
anything. So there are multiple schema types. You have product schema, review schema, rating schema, recipe schema, author schema, event schema, right? There are multiple
Oh,
types of schemas, and I'll tell you how do you understand or what should you be doing in order to understand all of those schemas. You have mentioned some of them here: book schema, organization
oh,
schema. Okay, so there are two different advantages in implementing the schema. Okay, so one is you could see that here when you implement a schema, bot understand the web page is rated 5 out of 5 by 31,869 people, and it's going to display the same when they understand it the way how we understand. So when it is displaying it the way how we understand, when it is displaying it on the search results, it improves. This will provoke people to click. The moment you see 5 out of 5, the tendency of you clicking on it will increase. It's nothing but an improved CTR. Did you all get that? This is going to
yes.
straight away influence your CTR metric.
So
This is
actually,
going.
schema we need to give manually only, right, sir? Otherwise, sometimes it will be taken automatically, sir.
No, you have to give it in the HTML manually. It doesn't take it automatically. So some of your WordPress, if you are building a website on WordPress, some of your themes might have this already inbuilt. Okay.
Okay, okay,
So
sir.
if it's a custom built website, you have to implement schema. So in those cases, you have to visit this website called schema.org. Okay, so you don't have to really understand what this is and all. So I'll simply show it to you. Okay, so the methods of implementing the schema. Okay, so let's assume you have to implement a product schema. Or
The code, how we
I'm
can
showing
get
it
the
to you now
product.
here. I'm showing it to you here now. See now when you are selling a product like e-commerce website, Flipkart, Amazon, so this is the product
Okay,
name, and definitely you will have product image also on the website, and you will have
okay,
rating also for the product, number of reviews, the product price, whether it is in stock or out of stock. This is the usual information that we all human beings see on the web page, correct? So now when you have the information on the web page like this can be, and now if you expect bot also read the information like how you and me are reading all of this information. So now this is simple. This is product name, this is image link, this is rating, this is number of reviews, this is price, this is in stock or out of stock. We all are understanding this easily if we are seeing these details on the product page. Let me take you to a product page. So the price is 235, the number of ratings or reviews for 144 reviews, rating is 5 out of 5. The product name is chicken pickle, the image is here. We all are able to understand all of this very clearly, but what should you be doing if the bot also has to understand this the way how you understand? So that's when we implement the schema called this one. So this is the language. So look at this. This is the language where you will be putting div item scope, item type. You will be starting it with the schema.org, and you will be mentioning what kind of schema is this. If it is a product schema, if it is a review schema, you will be writing here review. See, aggregate review, you are writing aggregate review. Span, item prop name, Kenmore White 17 microwave. If you will go back, this was product name is just like this, correct? And now this product name is getting wrapped with this piece of code, span, item prop name, and again. So the schema.org is the website which you can refer. So 99% of the times you don't have to get into this. You just have to understand what kind of schema is applicable for your business, and you have to just instruct your website developers to implement them. You can refer this schema.org, and you can send this link to your developer. Tell them, boss, refer to this and implement a product schema for the website. You don't have to by heart this or understand. It's easy to understand, but you don't have to get into it. As a digital marketer, you don't really have to master this. So now look at this item prop image, correct? So if you are writing, telling that he is Mr. XYZ, you'll be writing differently in Tamil, differently in Telugu, differently in Hindi, correct? Or differently in Kannada, correct? Same way now, in order to tell this is an image, we are using a language that will be something like this. Image item prop equal to image, right? Source, anyways, we have put the source information. Look at this source, and the same thing comes into it. Source equal to the image alt kenmo 17 microwave, right? So now this is how they wrap information in schema using the schema code. So schema.org is a open source information repository which you can use, refer to any kind of schemas. Now we have seen product schema, correct? Now recipe. So if your website is about recipes, if you are speaking about recipes, look at this. There is explanation, so much of explanation about it. But don't get into it. Nothing, even developers don't have to get into it. You can straight away come here, see recipe names, mom's world famous banana bread by author, date of the recipe, image of the recipe. There are a couple of other details like preparation time, cook time, yield, tags like low fat, nutritional facts, there's different kinds of details. And on the same thing, now we are understanding all of this. Preparation time is 15 minutes. But bot, when it sees 15 minutes, it sees 15 as number and minutes as a text. It never relates 15 minutes is the preparation time. It could have seen preparation time text and it sees preparation time as a text, but it never understands preparation time is the time taken to prepare the recipe. It never understands it that way until unless you communicate using this schema code. Okay, so look at this now. Look at this description, preparation time, item prop prepare time. So you just have to add this additionally. That's all.
Only meta item.
Correct, meta item. So there is, you don't have to see learning all of this schema codes. There are tens of schema codes. It's practically impossible. So what you do, you just have to understand. I have to know what is my business about. I'm speaking about. I'm a blog. I'm an author. I'm speaking about recipes every day. And let me come to recipes and just try to incorporate this to your website. If you're a WordPress website, there are plugins to implement this schema code. You don't have to do anything, just download the plugins, the respective plugins, and they will take care of it. Most of the times, if you are installing the respective type of themes from the theme forest or maybe from any other seller, the themes also might contain this inbuilt in the code, right? So if you're custom building, you have to tell to your developer, boss, wrap this information in the schema, wrap this information in the schema. They will do it for you. Okay, they will do it for you. Okay, so same way there are few. There is new. So I did not get you. So if you have to do. Okay. So you can install if you have built your website using WordPress CMS, you can install a plugin and you can simply pick the type of schema plugin. You just have to search schema plugin under the schemas, under the plugin section. Just type schema implementation, or just type schema. You will get the different types of plugins like document scanner. When you type document scanner, you will get few tens of apps on your app store or play store, correct? Same way when you go to your plugin section and type schema, there are multiple. You see the rating. It's something like this. You go to Amazon and type camera, you see hundreds of sellers. You will see the ratings, number of reviews, price, everything, and you decide which one is best, right? Same way here as well. Okay. So I have mentioned a few here. Okay. So one of the advantage we have discussed, schema is going to help improve the CTR. Correct? When bots understand the page properly, the way how we understand, they are going to display the rich results. We call them as rich snippets. When you implement schema, rich schema, it's going to, the outcome is rich snippets. When you implement schema, the outcome is rich snippets. Rich snippets are nothing but rich presentation of the information. See, 5 out of 5 rating, how beautiful it is presented by stars. That's a rich snippet. Okay, now the second biggest advantage is, so when you help bot understand the information, bot is going to treat the web page as highly informative web page. Even though your web page doesn't have much information, this is a lengthy page. But even though your web page, see, let's assume this product or maybe some other product. Let me show it to you how to understand. Okay, so let me take this product. Show it to you. Yeah, let's assume the information is only up to here. There is nothing else. Now, even this web page will be treated as a content-rich web page. Why? Because you have implemented schema. When you implement schema, bots understand the information way better than they were understanding without schema code. When they understand the web page thoroughly, they treat the web page as informative page. So schema makes the web page a content-rich page, right? You don't have to put paragraphs of content. It just understands easily, right? See now, if you are understanding my explanation in 20 seconds or 2 minutes, I don't have to speak 2 hours for same topic, correct? Correct? So if I
Yes,
could
sir.
add schema to my explanation, schema is nothing but I have to understand how to take the right examples and put it across effectively, correct? So if I could do it, the same topic can be conveyed in just 2 minutes or 20 minutes. I don't need 2 days or 20 days, correct? So
Yes.
same is the case here. If you could use schema and convey the information effectively to the bots, bots are going to treat the web page as content-rich web page. Highly content. See, this website is ranking for 18,000 keywords on Google. And now this is helping you in which position are they ranking. Do you see that here? Learn and Thrive is ranking in 1.02 position, digital marketing pay after placement 5.3, right? So previously, see, look at this. February 21 to March 21, it was ranking in 8.24 position, and now in recent times it has improved to 6th position. A very good improvement. This is very good improvement. One position improvement will give you a significant progress, right? Overall average position, look at the average 3.414% is traffic. This is a new website and that's why there is no drastic change. If it's an old website and if you're implementing a lot of marketing activities, so this client is not investing on building the backlinks, nothing at all. Just on-page SEO, technical SEO is in place, that's all. Without a single backlink, this website is ranking for this many keywords. Now think of you investing on backlinks, you investing on lots of content, publishing lots of content every day, the what kind of progress you would see. Zero
Okay.
backlinks, zero backlinks, and still you see a lot of these keywords ranking on Google.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay.
See, backlinks is building a link to your website from other websites. Okay, so maybe I'll show it to you here somewhere. Flag it here. So backlinks, let me come back to one of the websites. This is called as backlink, linking back to a website, right? A bot, whichever is visiting this website, all backlinks are hyperlinks pointing to your website from the external websites. Backlinks are hyperlinks pointing to your websites from the external websites or other websites, which would let bot or either real users or both to visit your websites. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Any other questions? Are you all getting it? Is this
Yes, sir.
session
Sir,
useful?
actually, my doubt is, so generally, if you're attached for the Vision Academy in your account only, you can get it the details, right, sir? Because
Yes.
we give the access. So if in case if we don't give, if we don't have access for the other website means, can we identify like this kind of data from the third party? Any third party website will be available, sir, like
So
Ahrefs.
Ahrefs will help you to identify for which keywords your competitor website is ranking. SEMrush, similar web. See, there are n number of platforms or tools which would help you to understand, but it's not going to be this accurate. See, for your own website, if you're linking Google Search Console to Google Analytics, you would get the accurate information. But when it comes to other players, they are telling. See, now I am telling I have 10,000 crores with me.
Okay.
You have to simply listen, right? Correct? You have any evidence that I don't have or I have? So now similar web or AHF tells your competitor is ranking for hundreds of keywords and this many keywords. See, there is a method to cross check. I'm not telling
Okay.
that's wrong, but it's not 100% accurate. It gives you a
Oh,
rough idea or estimate.
okay. In Google AdWords also, they can give the suggestion, right? For like um, in instead of we are giving the keyword like TNBC Coaching Center, instead of we are giving that website name means it will be showing the exact
No,
what
no,
are
no, no. It's not about the keywords ranking pertaining to the website. It's not. See, keyword research, right? You're speaking about keyword research in Google AdWords. Instead of inputting the keyword, if you input your competitor's website, it gives list of keywords. Those list of keywords that you get are not the indication of that they are ranking for those keywords. It's simply those kinds of keywords are incorporated on their websites, or based on the keywords that are incorporated on their website, the keyword planner will suggest you few more keywords. That's all.
okay. So actually, my exact recommend is in Byju's they are showing some list of showing for the NEET coaching center.
Okay.
Not only showing for this. If the people searching for some notes like union budget in 2024
Okay.
means
Okay.
some set of website will showing like Byju's or some edureka. I'm not saying the exactly. Okay, I'm telling
Okay.
for some example.
Okay.
Just a
Okay. Some
minute, sir.
keyword. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a keyword. So in that scenario, Byju's is showing for any current affairs or something. It's showing means a Byju's name will come on the first. So if we are identifying what are the major keyword like union budget 2023 and then some other term is means so how what are the major page it's showing and the, how many impression it's happen on the Byju's means we are also target the similar keyword like
So Ahrefs. See, Ahrefs, as per me, is a big scam in the digital marketing domain. So it's something like, so you don't need, see, this Ahrefs or many other third-party tools to understand all this, which has potential and which keywords you have to target, are used people who don't have this proper understanding or knowledge about digital marketing.
okay,
See,
okay,
when you
sir.
know what is your product, when you know what is your product, when you know what is your service, you start speaking or writing about your product or service.
Correct, sir.
Moreover,
Sir,
you input the keywords, such keywords to the keyword planner. Keyword planner is going to help you all the relevant keywords. You cover all of them. Okay. So keyword planner is giving you information about the competition and a lot of other details. See, Byju's would rank because of very good technical aspects, because of very popular in the industry. Their CTR will be good, their engagement will be good when they have invested a lot on the website, right?
sir,
They'll have lots of backlink budget, and now they'll be ranking for everything. That doesn't mean you also have to see go and rank your website for the same.
sir, I'm asking if we go Google Search Console to our website, visionacademy.com. Okay. For 11th, I think, can you go with that? Okay. 500 means.
See, if you go through your website keywords, now here look at the 17,000, 18,000 keywords, right? If you can download this data and if you go through this, you will get a lot of ideas or opportunities. See, basically, sometimes even without you putting it on your website, it must be ranking. This indicates the competition is
Correct.
very, and if you speak about it on your website, it can easily rank on your website. I suggest, instead of looking into Ahrefs and your competitors and understanding what they are ranking for, don't do that. Better you read all this data from the search console and implement. So now let's assume digital marketing versus software engineer is there is no discussion at all, and still it's ranking in fourth position. And the moment,
Like,
so my suggestion
so
is,
generally,
yeah, go with,
how we can identify.
yeah,
Yes, that's
don't go with the Ahrefs and all. So simply spend your time on understanding search console data, link it with Google
oh,
Analytics, and start reading the data for which all keywords and for how many keywords your website is ranking on Google. Simply link it.
okay.
It's loading still. Okay. So you download this data, you will get all of this data and you process it, and you get amazing insights. It helps you to understand what kind of pages have to be launched on the website.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So sitemaps, HTML sitemap, XML sitemap, we'll discuss that in the tomorrow's class. Okay. So now
Okay.
today we have discussed about
Sir,
the
Monday classes, right?
yeah, sorry.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, Monday, yeah. So today we have discussed about template titles and descriptions H1s. We have discussed about breadcrumbs. We have discussed about schema implementation or snippets implementation. Okay, and then we discussed. I mean, like memorged out of the questions. We discussed about the queries as well. Yeah. So now look at this. There are so many keywords which might help us to understand. See now, a digital marketer who is regularly working on this data will find it very useful and he will be able to draw conclusions out of this.
okay.
Okay?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So let's wind it up for today. If no one has questions, we'll continue this again in the next class.
Okay,
Yeah?
okay, sir. Yeah. Sir, actually, next 2 to 3 weeks I can't be attending.